Perfect. And with the words, let's have a nice time, joyful time, because this is the most important what we can give to each other, how we feel while we are interconnection, how we interconnect with people, with nature. So welcome to another podcast. Diversity is the game changer. Today I'm very, very happy, honored and privileged to host my very special guest. um, you know about my podcast that they are human being like our nature. I recall people to be really human being and not perfectionist, not like totally EI, pre-structured, pre-trained, pre-scheduled. That's why it's always the conversation from our heart, from our nature, from our soul. Just always, I of course make a little bit introduction. And today we have very, very special guest, the visionary. And again, I'm human being. I even forgot, I was taken by her energy already and smile. I hope I will pronounce her name correctly because usually I double check in advance. But now it's evening, my brain a little bit tired. So, but I hope I can say it. It's Sadia Lakehal, or please
Exactly.
correct me.
Yeah. Sadia Lakehal.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being with us today. Very, very welcome to the show. We immensely appreciate the most important you can give. It's your time, your attention, and be fully present. So, welcome. And the episode title today it's innovation rooted in inclusion, but mostly advocacy about Sadia Lakehal, advocacy about science, so but everything deeply rooted with nature. We are going to talk about that today. So welcome again to another episode. And this is the space where voices from across industries and identities gather to reimagine leadership systems, innovation through the power of human difference and nature difference. So today's guest is a trailblazer in every sense of the word, a woman who sits at the intersection of science, innovation, leadership, and inclusion. And today also the wisdom of Mother Universe, nature. Please welcome our greatest guest. Sadia holds numerous accolades and accomplishments. We don't have time, even 1 hour, not enough. So, but I just mentioned a little bit. She is of the top expert and a lot of education in microbiology. Her expertise spans a wide spectrum from clinical, forestry, pharmaceutical, cosmetic industries to agriculture, agri-food, healthcare, just few of them. She's also project manager, graduated from, do I pronounce correctly, HES?
Yeah,
HE?
HEC from Montreal. Yeah.
Exactly. Again, a little bit scary name. And HACCP, expert from ITA, Saint Hyacinth, Saint Hyacinth. It's French, probably name, right? I'm learning French now, but still not perfect.
Not matter.
Thank you. Last couple of minutes of my mic, and then this stage is yours. As the former executive director of ADSCQ, you will explain it to us. She championed sustainable innovation in Quebec's chemical industry, forging connections between academia, industry, public policy during transformative moments like the Canada-Europe Free Trade Agreement. She is also the founder of and CEO of Emperia Industries Connect Inc., and the visionary behind the Global Summit of Women Entrepreneurship and Inclusive Innovation in Manufacturing and Agri-Tech, which will be also presented today. Very soon is coming this huge, grand, epic event. So what defines Sadia isn't just her scientific and strategic brilliance, it's her unwavering resilience, creativity, and commitment to building systems wherever she goes. So let's dive into this very special episode, and we start immediately. Like all my audience, they know that the very first question always I am connecting with our roots, like nature, like every single tree. We have actually really so much to learn from our nature, why they are so steady and resilient, because they have their roots and our roots in our childhood. So please take us a little bit to your roots and how much actually your child was connected with nature and roots, and then we can go smoothly to the um, uh, your accolades and development of your path towards education and all the wow multiple platforms that you're representing now. So please, the mic is yours. And what is exactly now coming to you? Please, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, dear Valeria, for this opportunity and invitation. I'm very organized for this possibility to share what we can share, the impact we are doing. It's very important, the theme, what we are talking about, the nature. We are coming for the roots for the humanity as roots, as nature is the same, and the earth where they are born. So as you know, everybody is unique and important. And we are here for mission. It depends what we choose, our lifestyle, and how the community, each body has his own community to deserve, even at home or in work or in association. It's we learn to give. So we are always student till we die, but we all this trip, we get it with our life to understanding in station, each station where we are. We look perfectly how we can bring experiences. It depends challenges or opportunities, but our mind is here to discover who we are, because the final thing it's to discover who we are, because most time we are looking to discover the world around us, but inside there's world. Okay, so even what we choose is our decision, and we move in actions, and actions following with the value who we are. So we translate our action in think and the value, and to see what is the impact. Anything, simple thing we do it. It depends, parents or family or work or anywhere where we are, it is the right place. But it's very important to see how our presence in this place where I am, what I can bring as positive energy and positive possibility to help the other, because we are mirror ourselves, and people, when we get these connections, it isn't another. Okay, so why I am here, not there, and why with these people, not the other. So even we are alone, even we are surrounded. So the message is how I can contribute to bring and to sell hope, the final things. Okay, so that's why the connection with the nature is diversity. Everybody need the other. Okay, even we are a queen, so we need people around us. So everybody need the other. We aren't perfect at 100%. So we have to listen, be observes. Uh, any action we do it, we have the response together to award us. So even think what's happening for us, it's what we did at action. It's a mirror again. Okay, so we don't need to ask why it's coming from me, why the other they do the same for me, because it's a reflection of a mirror about what, who, and who we are. The importance everywhere, it's exactly as a tree or true or roots or microorganisms around as microbiologist. So even the little vivant virus think it's contributing for ecosystem. So as humanity, we are ecosystem, we are in the same house, and we are sister and brothers to bring a sustainable and better world, what we can do our side. This is the message I always say, because it's an opportunity when we have the chance, we're alive, we breathe, we have oxygen, so we're healthy, so we are rich. So with our mind side, with our actions, with our heart, because we contribute with minds and heart. and what we bring from us, everything returns to us. So this is what I can share in simple way.
Thank you so much. It was very simple, but not that, not, actually the beauty and the greatest wisdom in nature, it's actually in simplicity. Less is more. It's actually about what to extract, not to do more and more and more just for quantity, but not for quality. Thank you so much for your deep, fruitful reflection. I do love very much the idea that, of course, we are all intertwined. We are sisters and brothers, and everything what we are doing every single day, it's our conscious, responsible choice how we impact, interact with nature and with each other. It's the core of not competition, but collaboration and inclusion, being though different. It's how we can teach from biodiversity that it's not just the system to survive, but thrive. And in collaboration, in inclusion, the nature can give these prosperous results, right? And we have to be back to the nature to learn it, because too much competition now actually follows to this, tragic impact what's going on now in our world, because we are too polarized, too far away from mother nature. It's true. So I'm so happy that what you are doing every single day, the commitment you have made in your choices every single day, conscious choices. So about sisterhood and brotherhood, it's very important. um, my question is about your career, and um, you have accomplished, to me, your career has been building bridges between so many different sectors and domains, like an academia and of course different cultures. Now you're interacting with so many different um, of I'm sure indigenous people and tradition and everything. For me, it's the very core glue word, how we can glue the whole society. It's about collaboration, inclusion, and diversity. So, in a very flow way, how do you believe the power of diversity inclusion actually impact uh, biodiversity, of course, nature, and then what we can learn from Mother Nature in terms of being even more inclusive, not competitive, but collaborative. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's the heart about of lifestyle. We have it, and the heart of the thing. It's simple for me, no secret. It's communication. Okay, dialogue. It's since we pronounce the word and the energy you put it with your word. It's all these different. Okay, so the communication is very important. How we communicate with ourselves, be gentle, and to understand ourselves, be honest, etiquette. This is very important. When we are at peace with ourselves, it's the peace is around it of you. Okay, because sometimes there's a war in ourselves, so we learn and we attract the possibilities of challenges and anything. But when we communicate and with that trust in self and be happy inside and love ourselves, not to be arrogant, no, to take care this body and to help the other. Okay, so it's to take the belt at in the plane to save the other. So when we look on this possibility to be at a positive level, everything it's adapting for that. So it's starting by us. This is very important to learn that who we are through what we're living, and then it's very easy to understand the other. If we don't understand ourselves, it's very difficult. So to put the other in comfortable situation. Okay, and it's clear when we have an objective, we have a vision, we have a purpose. We just work on it, but we don't think about when we succeed, how we succeed. This is our problem. Just be clear with ourselves what we want. I'm here today. What I want to do with who I am. Okay, and the answer is simple to bring for that. And as you mentioned of nature, is you don't need any validation how the microorganism can working in Mother Earth. Everything is connected because there's this communication together. It isn't who do this better than that. One objective: how we can succeed together, how we collaborate together, and we don't avoid any person, because any person can have his put or her put in. So be open minds, and be flexible. All this is because we are a guest on this earth, and we have a mission to do it. But when you leave, it isn't your name is mentioned. It isn't what you are. It isn't what you had. It's what are your actions. Your action will talk for you. Okay, even you die. Okay. That's why it's very important to be careful and responsible what we do. So be responsible. The way to develop ourselves in communication and how we understanding ourselves, that can avoid a lot of problems, any humanity or anything where we are. That's as a microbiologist, it's a very, very little thing to be analyst and to leave about details thing, and to understanding everything around us, because we aren't alone. We have all these microbiologists, microorganisms around us, on our skin, in our body. It's like soldiers. They work with us. We envelop it with all this thing. So to be have can have impact on about happiness, can impact about health, can impact about thinking. It's our introducing in body, and how we can envelop our body. So that's why the industry where I work, it's all about what we're using, and to around daily products we produce, and you use and we consume, to have this connection with nature, everything what we touch. So that's why, as microbiologist, for sure, the side of scientifics, but now it's about what we can bring with these studies to go through business, and through how we can connect continents together through industries.
Thank you so much for your wisdom, dear sister Sadia. It's amazing what you have been doing and done, and the approach of what you're sharing with us today. For me, it's also the magic, but the important core word in all the interaction dialogue is communication, right? And I'm a little bit worried, and nowadays, how our kids, especially young things and teenagers, and I have two 16 years old daughters, and when I'm watching, okay, I'm trying to really manage and regulate the process of their interconnection with AI and telephones, but I can compare with myself at this age. I do believe I was much better to communicate than they, because my worries go towards this then generation, that their communication skills, it's very cool that they can be very efficient with the phones, and AI helps so much, and you microbiologists, medicine, everything, AI and all digitalization, it is the tremendous impact. But the quality of communication between us people with nature, we have to raise all this question, and I'm so happy to know that you are the greatest advocate to establish arenas and platforms when really people can meet, nurture communication. You have, and with the words of technology, and we have started elaborating that, of course, technology is the progress, and our major leap jumping opportunity, but still we have to be more reliable on the connections between people. And I raised the question about how we can create more and more arenas where we can nurture our communication. and internet doesn't want to help us again. Okay, anyway, I would like please welcome us to the summit, to the fourth edition. First of all, I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that you are taking this big advantage. It's not that easy. I know how much it should take. I'm also organizing such events. So this is so important to create this arena to nurture interconnections, like being there, hugging, smelling, touching, not just using technology, right? So please, can you share us about this very important, tremendously important initiative? You are the organizer, and please welcome our audience if you have after any question towards summit and or other initiatives which is Mrs. Sadia in charge of. So help, no, reach out to me. I can help you, of course, to get even more information. But now the mic is yours. Please tell us about this grand epic event, which actually now upcoming in October, no, September, right? September.
September, yeah, 24th to 7th, 27th September in Belgium.
Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much again. This summit is coming through all the experiences as president of Association of Industry of Agriculture. And when I visit women in manufacturing and I saw amazing, exceptional women in this sector. So it will be as an idea to promote and give them the voices to see that their contribution is very interesting as economic actors. So it's come, the idea launched on 2019. And we launch Women in for Revolution, Manufacturing, Robotism, Manufacturing, and we welcome amazing women globally. We did it here in Quebec, in the city, in Canada. So it was amazing to see and award these women also about what they're doing on ground and inspire girls and to see that it's possible, for women, and it's possible also for manufacturing fourth revolution. So that's why we are now the fourth edition after COVID-20. You know what's happened about the health and everything. So I switched to fourth revolution and agriculture. So how the agriculture technology can help farm and help women entrepreneurship to facilitate how we farm sustainable way. And it was a big success to join the technology to how communicate with the nature, to combine, but in positive way to do it. So Global Women Summit, it's on leadership and in innovation, leadership women and inclusive innovative. It's all about ecological transition that we can do it. And this year, we're happy and honored and privileged that the Prince and the Prince Altesse Edouard Delisle and the Princess Isabelle Orsini Delisle will host the event. She was our honor last year in Montreal, but now we are privileged that they welcome us warm welcome us in Belgium, in New Nature. It's the biggest place where we can express sustainable lifestyle. Everything it's connecting with the nature. So where there sit you nature, my summit. It's about the purpose. We are nature, and the good thing is also to celebrate a queen of nature. They are women in from the sea to the packaging, to understanding all these farmers. We need to validate the job, inspire entrepreneur women to be access to the land, to finance them, to empower them, because all the ingredients can help in four industries. They are products we use daily. It's agri-food, agri-cosmetics, and agri-medicinal herbs and textile. These products we live daily with, okay? So we want to give the leadership, natural leadership women to contribute, celebrate women pioneer in sustainability and ecological innovation. So we want to, that they drive by inclusive and forward-thinking the way to vision in international initiative to honor this all these women. So agriculture is very important. The life starts with agriculture. The business starts with agriculture. So why not to return back to connect to the nature and see and value this possibility of sectors about eco-textile, textile, what's happening about environment, and also environmentally responsible cleaning about product, also very important to use them. So the objective to bring this summit at a global level to organize and to connect, to empower women entrepreneur leading transformation, inclusive and sustainable innovation across the global. And believe me, when I'm connected as ambassador, global ambassador of women in agriculture, ecological agriculture, and manufacturing, I think I feel that I'm working with one woman, because we are always unique to be conscious, to have vision, to creating more equitable and representative world with amplifying the voice of innovation, of leadership, and especially in green way to do it, social tech and bio-based sector. That so the contribution is very important, and to open how we can help them, and as a woman, as a man also, because the summit is inclusive. So we look men who can engage to help encourage women to also buy product by there, to help in technology, in innovation, academics, political. All it's to share through a personal serious expert insight to the ground innovation of this. So it's very clear as a woman, we want to give them the voice to and represent it in innovation, and we will educate and sensitize them that it's possible, inspire girls for the new generation to share knowledge about sustainable and about-based innovation. And also we want also to encourage them that it's possible. Just do it. So we connect the bridge, local action and global impact, because the now entrepreneur, it's very important to know why we launch our business first. And then if I launch the business, what is my impact as services or product? So what I bring for the social and environment. That's why all the theme about the summit, it's bringing education, scientific, political, diplomatic, globally, to talk about inclusive digital social entrepreneurship, and also circular economic models that led by women. That it's under the floor. We visit continent with their culture, with their the way they do it in farming and in manufacturing. So it's all about trade, what we farm, what we manufacture.
Amazing. And I do love the whole idea and the thread that you've mentioned so many times, and it's so clear for me. This is the golden rule. It's about inclusiveness, inclusion, that the ground pillar of everything. And like again, we have mentioned about biodiversity, about nature, everything are connected, intertwined. It should be inclusive. And in this vein, I would like to touch a little bit of the subject and advocacy, which is very important and special for me, because now more and more in all domains, in agricultural, technical, leadership, we are dealing with, of course, people, diversity of people, and then it's diversity of approaches and of thoughts, and also diversity of brains. Just like fingertips are different, DNA different, all the nature different, every single rose and trees and all different. So our brain also wired differently, and it's the idea of cognitive diversity, or how you Judy Signer in Australia 3 decades ago, she coined the term neurodiversity. It maybe sounds a little bit scary, but it's the same, like nature should be different, biodiversity for thriving. So for us, humanity to survive, we have to be also aware about neurodiversity. And I'm representing neurodivergence myself. I have OCD, and I know how many people propel the society and invent the society. They also have special neurodivergence, like Nikola Tesla, Bill Gates, all these people, right? Though like different or strange or weird, but we have to have us. And then my advocacy, how we can also use what you have mentioned brilliantly so many times, are the inclusiveness, inclusion, that people like me can also be championed, be valued, be respected, and not separated. So the question is how we can actually then build more inclusive communities and society where all people, all different types of minds and thoughts can be respected, and can be um, married and dancing together for this sustainable prosperity future, right? So uh, I'm sure that also in this very important event, and actually it's so important for me when we are discussing this subject, agriculture, and I do love how you mentioned that we all, everything starts from agriculture. And I'm originally from Ukraine, and you know, Ukraine, it's, oh my God, it's agricultural chamber of the, before they said Europe, but for the whole world, everything what's happened there now, right, with women and agriculture, we have to gather and erase also these questions, right? So for me, then just wrapping up, last question about that, that what are your thoughts or reflection about creating more inclusive communities, societies where all people can actually feel welcomed, because it's still a lot of stigmatization, discrimination, taboo, even gender inequality, you know, because you're championing like me for the rights of women, right? Because women in so many countries still they have lower status. How you and me we together, maybe we can give some advices even for youngsters, for young entrepreneurs, girl entrepreneurs, to be resilient. And do you have any advices maybe for female why they should not give up? Thank you.
Never, never. It is the best thing you can do. Give up. Never,
Never give up. Yes, it's true. I even
never,
have never
never.
give up. Yes,
Never.
never.
So thank you so much. It's interesting because we are doing to, the women need models. Okay.
Role
So
model.
we
Like
have the responsibility to bring the models because this is the impact I mentioned already. Anything you do, it's be take by the other as a model. Okay. In your family and daughter and anywhere we are friends, that's very important how we can bring this picture of us. They can pick it because there's a responsibility that the children can do the same as you in positive way or negative way. So the future is, as I mentioned, the impact and goal that we can bring together because the ecosystem where we're living, it's the same in you are in forest, okay? It isn't if one element you can take it off the forest, everything is destroyed.
this idea. Mm-hmm.
Anything. So it's the same for the humanity. If you take one from what we are in today, it's like it is balance. Everything is balance in the nature. Everything element they need the other that we can. The trees it's higher, but we can have this if there is microorganism you don't see them because there's people they can see and people are behind, but they are working. Okay, to bring this picture that you can see a tree or anything, fruit, anything. So that's why a model to be together and to help together and facilitate together. That's why it's very important to boost global visibility of women leading sustainable innovation and facilitate investment and policy support for inclusive ventures and to bridge north-south ecosystem as we are in the global. We are in village. I can say also we are in one home. So if we can do something, it's forever for the other also. It isn't for ourselves. So to inspire the next generation and women change makers That's why we need an entrepreneur of alive things. Okay, so and to work together and give chance for the other, and anything you do it's to give the chance. We are one human as a body. If I am from arm or from leg, it doesn't say that it's different. The difference, it isn't we be afraid about different. No, it's just see how we can do something good together. This is very important. We have your forces, we have your expertise, and we can complete together. That's it. And without competitive way, it is negative energy about that. So that's why we award honor women transforming the world through that what they are doing and creating and achievement of making positive impact on the planet and their communities, because we can start there we are. We don't need to see it's very important to see bigger, to dream bigger, but starting where we are, what I can bring solutions, and when there are challenges, this is very important to take it as opportunities and launch a business. Be careful how we're listening all these challenges and working on to be a businesswoman in this solution, because leadership is bringing solution. That's it, and to lead personalities around you. So the role it can be local, but very important global green to see. So locally, but you go into around the world. That's why we need visionary, and we need a person with purpose. The succeed is there. It isn't today. It's tomorrow. That's without doubt. Okay, that's what I want to share today with this possibility. All the community audience is high level panel and international expert exhibitors showcases ecological product and innovation. The network is opportunities to learn from their experiences, and with great insight between women leader and innovator, and also wellness program set in the heart of the nature. That's very interesting to have this opportunity to do it there. We have a great women from Belgium. They collaborate to succeed as Beatrice Define Diane. She is amazing lady of recruitment of women, business women in Belgium. So yeah, so we have from each continent, it's amazing experiences to organizing, meeting, and cultivate, lead, and transform the world together. Thank you.
Amazing. Oh, what an amazing, amazing message, and of course, initiative. And thank you for being that great role model as you are. And thank you for gathering all these tremendously, wow, special, unique role models during this summit. Before we wrapping up, I always I have a little game, because we start from the magic of our childhood, our roots of nature, and I do believe in magic. It's how actually is going on everything. Isn't it magic that this tree can stay like I don't know. It's like you mentioned, we don't see all these microorganisms, but they're doing magic that we can have this tree, and from leaves we can have the air. It's a magic, right? So
Yeah.
my vice president, I'm calling her that now she will be the studio, and everybody like, what? One more? No, it's this one. This is my vice president. So she's amazing, tough one. She's a lady, beautiful from Morocco. I bought her last Christmas, and she is very, very tough. She would like to help so many people to fulfill so many wishes, because Aladdin's she could grant three. My vice president, a little bit, okay, she can grant just one wish per guest, because she wants really to help as many guests as possible. So my
Mhm.
very last question before I will be thanking you again for presence and sharing the studio. So what would be this very special wish, exactly what's coming right now to our role model, the visionary Sadia? I can even open that. I believe she hears well. So what would that wish be from you today. It can be whatever you want, for you, for humanity, for the evening pizza. I don't know exactly what's hidden you just right now.
No, no. What is important? It's be healthy, because when we are healthy, we are rich. So we bring health mind, health heart to live in health body and soil body. So it's very important. And when we connect with nature, you are in peace. So we put in our body nature product, we put our skin nature product, we wear nature product to be nature. So that's why it's to connect with our soul, with the heart, with the mind, with the body. It will be easier to connect with all what we surrounded as people and anything around us. So it's very important. Education and the health is two legs to be have the balance of life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Then okay, then we have perfect mix, education and health.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
so okay,
With
she
health.
starts working. She is toughy one. That's
What's important is intention. The power, everything intention when you do it. And don't think how, but intention why you do it. So this is very important. It's coming from heart, it's coming from soul, and the magic is there.
the magic, right? The magic. Namaste. Okay, thank you so much again for this tremendously wise, deep, inspiring episode, for your sharing your wisdom with us. Sadia, your journey reminds us that a real life and real, like you said, meaning of the life. It's everything what we are doing. We should have like intention and listen to our heart, be connected first of all with us. Then we know the intention, and then from all that, like union body and our mind and soul can give us really magic that we can communicate and get like magic and togetherness. What actually
Only.
upcoming in the summit. So it's relational, culture, and deeply personal. We start with, and we radiate the magic. So whether in the lab, boardroom, or field, your story calls us to build future where creativity, compassion, nature, connection with nature, inclusiveness, right, and the beauty of your heart. That's why you should be healthy in your mind and body. It's everyone. It's there we should start, and this is the most. It should not be like footprints, but headlines. So thank you for my beautiful audience again for tuning in with us. Being too diverse is the game changer. So please don't forget to follow, share, leave a review of if this episode inspired you, or maybe any questions to me, where you can reach out to get more information about upcoming summit. Uh, of course, I can also deliver all the information to
Yeah.
our
Uh,
guest. Maybe
link
you can
is-
remind where the people can find more information.
yeah, it's the link is summit is www.women in plural women in agritech.com.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's from 24th to 27th in Belgium, in New Nature. It's a wonderful place, a magic place to connect with the nature. And yeah, so look forward to welcome you there. And that will be great experiences to live together with four continents under the same roof. So so excited to meet you. If there is any question, this is the summit link, and there's also the email. You can email me for any a question or any information else, with a pleasure.
Amazing. I can also add that I already started following you on LinkedIn. Then also people
Yes.
can connect with you there and ask the questions. So amazing. I do really looking forward to this magical togetherness. So thank you so much again for all my heart and soul and body, really. So, and to you, my beautiful audience, thank you again for being, for believing in me, for believing in the magic of what we are creating together with my guests. And please, until next time, keep thinking boldly, leading inclusively, as my guests today brilliantly have taught us. And then innovation and magic starts from our hearts. Thank you and goodbye. Till next time.
Thank you so much again. Thank you for opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.